Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back online. It's been a month. You're tuning in right at the start. Thanks for tuning in. We're back at it again with some more Tespa Collegiate Overwatch series. Preseason is over. This is now for real, for real.
Our first game of the official season coming right up.
I believe the players are holy smokes, signed to continue playing in the Tespa series as we also prepare for SCAC in April. But yeah, I'm excited to watch some Overwatch, hear some stuff, watch some stuff about Overwatch again. It's been quite a bit since I played or watched any Overwatch. I was pretty busy over the winter break, getting other stuff done, getting certifications for working outside long periods of time, that kind of thing.
Important life stuff.
Important life things. Marco is taking a finance class.
Also important life stuff.
He can do your taxes now, but don't ask him to do them. Do you feel confident to be able to do your taxes, Marco, or no?
I mean, I am confident to walk into an office and be like, hey, I need my taxes done. I heard it's worth it. Unless you really know what you're doing, it's worth it.
Yeah. As long as you can fill your W-4 correctly, I think you'll be fine usually.
True.
This is how it works most of the time. People are always excited to get their tax rebates back in, but if you file your taxes correctly, you shouldn't get anything back. We have time for player intros? It's about a minute and a half long. Up to you. Sure, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
well, we're going to show you a quick clip of our players. This was built a couple weeks ago. Enjoy.
Unfortunately.
Excellent. Yeah, those are our players. I did put Maggie last by accident. Apologies, Maggie. You should be in the front. Gotta support players. But yeah, that's our team. This lineup for this year. This season, we lost one player, but that is all good.
One thing to know about this season is we'll be packing our Sundays with 3 games instead of 2.
A lot of
Unfortunately,
Overwatch.
Today, we only got 1 for you guys.
Yeah, sometimes players don't want us to stream the games. One team declined the invitation to be able to stream it. The other one did, and the last team forfeited. I suppose all the players aren't back yet from winter break is most likely the reason there.
Unfortunate, but fortunate at the same time.
We'll take what we can get, especially in Tespa. Sweet.
The lobby, it looks like it's getting ready.
Overwatch meta hasn't really changed much in the past month or so. It's still kind of stagnant.
We have seen a few brick nerfs ever since.
That's true,
Probably
yeah.
last time since we streamed some Overwatch.
Can't break through shields. Can't attack.
That's pretty.
shields.
Yeah, that's like the biggest one.
Yeah.
And rally, the armor doesn't last indefinitely anymore. It lasts about 30 seconds now, which will prevent teams to pre-rally before a fight.
You can still do it a little bit, but not as effectively.
Just not as early. Yeah,
you
it's
can't
gotta be better time.
You can't just pop it if you're sitting there. First map is King's Row. Second map here is Nepal. Watch point drop, but Gibraltar will round it out for us. King's Row, pretty classic map. Color College has seen some success, some not so much success on this map in the history of our team, but I have high hopes to see what we got coming out of the gate.
King's
here.
Row is known as the GOATS map, so let's see how these teams decide to build their comps.
I know that one of the things the team is working on today is practicing with Tespa for SCAC and also using the games today as a way to find their footing with the new team comp they have currently with the player out for the count.
It has been a while since they played, so a lot of rust is going to be shaken off throughout these games. But as predicted, both teams will be running GOAT so far. as we show you around the map.
Do you know how to pause? You can only pause for technical issues, anyway.
Santa Barbara will be first on defense. CC getting ready to attack. They'll be using the classic good old ball, as is our staple.
We'll play some Zarya as well, make that ball a little bit easier to survive. Ball pops in, finds a pile driver. Big fight breaks out.
Speedbo's gonna let everyone go in. It's just everything going on. Ball's gonna knock a few off of the point. Nothing much going on yet.
Barbara needs to retest this point, see if he can get out of it.
Ooh,
Big pile driver.
Deep is getting very low. She gets demeched. And Zen is one shot, but he's gonna survive. Shatter is already online for Santa Barbara's Ryan, and that's gonna be a successful first defense for them.
Good fight, as it brought out. Pulls Diva out of mech, but we do find enemy going down almost at the same time. Reinhardt able to swing through most of that fight, a lot of charge built up. We'll look again here with potentially a Graviton and a minefield.
Maple does have minefield, and he will try to pop it soon, is my guess. Nothing yet, but Jonathan, or Entebbe, is going to fall down to Diva. And everyone's just going to be pushed back. CC's going to try to retreat from this one, but not much success. It seems like only Ball and Lucy are going to get out. To be expected. The most mobile.
Speedy people are able to escape.
And also to be expected, Ryan falling down first. For this push, you're going to have plenty of ults, but they're going to use a defensive grab with the Viva Bomb combo, and it's not going to be successful.
We'll use our own Transcends to negate that Graviton. We have plenty of ults available. Confidence taking a lot of damage, she goes down.
Another huge shatter from JHL. Allow them for another successful defensive push.
One other thing that's happened in the past month since we streamed Overwatch, we had spectator buffs, so we can actually see who's stunned, who's being speed boost, who's currently in ulti, without actually looking at the game itself, just from the top bar. It's pretty nice.
Last semester, we were limited to that first-person point of view for just our team.
Lucio speed boost in. He rally as well.
Well, now the rally
shatter.
Entebbe. We'll find a few, but still no picks quite yet. Good Graviton.
Ooh, 2 picks for College. Barbara take one back.
Successful push.
It's be interesting here.
Diva Bomb's gonna go up. And ooh, looks like Confidence's shield will block that.
College struggling to grab the point though.
Fight was looking good to begin with, but Santa Barbara was able to hold on tight. 1 minute left on this round. Probably means one last push for CC. Looks like they're gonna have a Zenult and a Minefield up for this fight, or Minefield will be up soon. It's getting pretty low.
JHL looking for a shatter. Might help us soon. We'll shatter into the shield. Great news for College. We can win this push though. We'll see it go down.
Transcendence coming out from Triggerfew, keeping his team alive. So far, only Entebbe and Maple. Oh, Maple manages to barely survive that fight. Right now, it's looking like a stall. 25 seconds left. With huge graph, gonna keep them away from the point, and they will be wiped. Entebbe will be the last one to fall, and that's another successful defense.
Another 10 seconds down on this point. We can definitely tag that with Lucio potentially. Let's see if we can get there.
4 seconds.
Rolls in. Oh, gets stunned. Oh, super close though.
Yeah.
Lucio's about a second away from that.
Colorado College was not able to get a tick onto this.
They set a pretty solid defense to stop Barbara from doing anything here as well. Even one tick means the game for Barbara here. Or the match, excuse me.
So now CC is looking to achieve similar results if they want to stay in this one. Santa Barbara is only going to need to cap 1 tick to give them the game.
We're gonna cruise out of the game here.
Ooh,
With Ana.
interesting comp by Santa Barbara. Something we don't see too often.
We'll see if they stick with it.
Soldier Hanzo and just a single tank Winston with 3 supports backing him up. CC will be running a very similar Goats comp they were running last round. This time with an Ana instead of a...
Zenyatta?
Yes.
JHL swapping over to Hanzo. He's playing Reinhardt.
Yeah.
This previous round. Oh, there
sure.
he goes.
As they have debated us.
Debated, indeed.
False analysis. Okay. That's alright. Switching up to a more traditional, no, not very traditional Goats comp. You only usually see a Roadhog.
Yeah, they Roadhog usually. And cruise out to the point. Maple disrupts. Might be in a bad position. Does get discorded, won't die. Lucio does fall.
Gets pulled in by the Roadhog, but he will survive from that one. Their Lucio is down, they're man up right now.
Santa Barbara looking to capitalize on the overextension from Colorado College. Maple might be that person. No, he gets out.
Knockup was not on the mark. He is going to get pulled in by the Roadhog, but as traditional ball things, he will roll back out.
Fire Strike finds an opening. It means no ult charge for JHL. He does have his Earth Shatter charged already.
It's like there's about 2 ults for Santa Barbara and almost 2 ults for CC coming up.
Colorado College has to be careful here.
They go with an early nano boost, but looks like they haven't found anyone quite yet. The Shatter will be blocked by NTB.
Nice
Maple's
bait
going in deep. But it looks like they're just going to back up from that one.
Decent nano boost to buy time for Colorado College. JHL's going to look to re-engage here. They do use one ult. They're going to pop Graviton.
The Shatter's
big
going to come out.
damage.
We'll find a few, but then the Lucia's going to counter the grab with his own.
We have our own beat for that as well.
Ooh, huge Mindfield's going to find 2 and also put some damage onto the Rhine. Ooh, nice charge onto Valencia, and Valencia will fall down.
Colorado College looking pretty strong. Big ult fight there. We had our own beat. We had Santa Barbara's Transcendence and our own Minefield as well, and Graviton. But out of the gate,
2 minutes left on this
top
round,
here.
meaning Santa Barbara should have about 3 more pushes.
We'll have Shatter up here in just a second.
About
Pop
one more
rally,
swing
cruise in.
or a charge. The bubble will be successful. Shatter's not going to find
Just hit
any.
Maple. It's like, he does go down. There's their own beat for Barbara. This might mean a point for them. Unless we can find a pick here pretty soon.
Looks like there's a 3 anti right now. It's
Big anti. Nice defense from Colorado College.
Shoutouts to Confidence, keeping the fight alive with that huge 3-man anti.
Big anti,
Turning
big
the fight
nano
onto his
boost.
side.
Goes rally as well. Keeps the team alive. Keeps the dream alive.
Santa Barbara is going to be looking to grab and transcend in this fight most likely. Early grab coming down from Chaksu, only finds just about 2.
Nice
Maple's Minefield will find us Lucio.
Nice anti on the Reinhardt. He does not die though. Rachel comes back in. He goes in big charge. Be a little bit too deep. He won't be punished for that too much.
Their tanks are getting low, but still no deaths.
Well, cement left here for Santa Barbara. Zarya fully charged up. Has Graviton. Could be pretty big.
Nice Shatter from Entim is going to find multiple people, but it looks like they will fall down after their grab.
Trigger does fall before beat comes down. Maple takes a lot of damage to Zarya. 2 crucial picks here for Santa Barbara.
CC is currently 4 down. Ooh, Confidence going to fall.
Really
and
close.
Maker's the last hope for the team, but he will be getting melted with that Discord, and that's going to be game 1.
Match 1 over to Santa Barbara. Great dares from Colorado College.
They
Barely
almost had
broken
it.
in the end there. Last throws of that match from Santa Barbara. That Graviton Valencia unchallenged. Gets shattered behind the car. It was kind of hard to take her out. But great attempt from both teams here. Here's the good Earth Shadow starting now.
That Fire Strike just hitting pretty much everyone, giving him enough ult charge to actually find the Shatter.
Great match from both teams there. We saw Santa Barbara put up a crucial defense, and then Colorado College did their best, almost took it in the defense there.
They just needed to win one more fight, and pretty sure they could have held.
Very close. Potentially keeping Brig alive would be might have been the clincher there, but I'm no scientist.
It's definitely too much going on to
really decide what went wrong.
Yeah.
All right, change up our settings here in the lobby. Get the new map in.
Map 2.
Map
will be
2 is Nepal.
I see Nepal.
Nepal. You're my pal, Marco.
Nepal. And if it does come down to it, map 3 will be Watchpoint Gibraltar. Definitely
I have better hopes for Colorado College here on the King of the Hill map instead of Kings Row. Kings Row, as Marcus said, very goatsy as a history of doing that. We've had a history of not being great at beating or playing our own sort of goats comp. We have a problem of having all stick together as well. Especially in goats versus goats, we just kind of meet them and we lose the fight. It's just like, oh, now do you get better throws up them again, and then it just doesn't really work out much as we hope.
Paul's a fun map. Lots of knocking people off the map. Should make it fun and interesting to watch. See if, especially a Hammond. See if he tries to go for some cheeky plays. Or Lucio could too. Sweet.
Any news recently for esports organization besides SCAC, which probably later? Is the meeting coming up school-wide or just esports-wide? Probably school-wide. Sweet.
And now we're getting ready to get into game 2.
I haven't heard that music before ever.
Of this best of 3 set.
Normally it's filled by like the sounds of people shooting the basketballs around the.
But now we get this beautiful cinematic of Nepal.
Oh, hits the wall. Never mind.
Our head is a little too big for that one.
Phil Major confirmed. What do we expect out of the game from Colorado College? Let's see what we got.
Another goats.
Goats, pretty typical for us. Santa Barbara could be rolling out here with Bastion. That'd be interesting.
Oh.
Like to see that happen.
They do have a. I was gonna say double shields, but they switched it up to a Lucio last second.
Might put Bastion up here on the high ground and rain.
Or are they gonna debate us like last round?
JHL is doing the trolling.
I already know. 500 IQ.
Goats versus goats. See how Colorado College do this historic, not so great composition. Or not so great for us.
We'll be running the Hammond. Who's gonna go in? Finds.
Stun Discord just
Immediately gets melted. So now they're gonna be forced to back up as they find already 2 picks and they're just snowballing through. That's gonna be almost a team wipe.
Santa Barbara realizes that crucial mistake here. We've had Maple cruising in. I think he'll pop his shield on the pile driver, and they discord him, stun him, and he gets absolutely demolished in about half a second.
Looks like they are going to switch up to the Ana. Hopefully keep their ball alive much longer.
600 health is not that much when you're discorded.
Mystic Monkey be a knockup, but Shatter is going to find 3. Still looking like a good fight for Santa Barbara.
Both rally
still
top.
Man up.
Teams still fighting each other here. JHL swinging as much as he can. Almost has half a whole ult charge again. I think it's pretty far out there.
He is going to block the anti.
It'll be a disadvantage Colorado College. You're going to back it up. Send Babara will boost in, looking for blood.
Maple is going to get a good minefield here. Not find anyone.
Lots of ult pops here, both B and Transcendence for Babara. Colorado College is just going to absorb it and soak it up and save the ult for the next fight. Great play from them. Trying to do that. Another one push
The
left.
Shatter's going to find him through the ground. Oh. JHL is getting a very riggy here, but seems to be working out so far. He's trying to build up his next Shatter here soon. Ooh, Maple
does get shield off in time that one around. Graviton being used for Colorado College.
Yeah, I think it got eaten. Nice Shatter from Entropy. He's going to find Ryan, but Ryan is still in no danger. This Diva Bomb should be good. We'll
Excuse
find
me.
one.
I think Josh wanted me to mute the mic there. But I think regardless of what I moves.
Transcendence is going to be used to keep his team alive. Be the last person to call our college before
Ooh, nice pin.
Stevens.
Looks like Babara will take first round of the second match here on Nepal.
Only Lucio's the last one up. As usual. But just everyone swinging and shooting at him.
Good stall. Wasn't quite enough though.
Stand much of a chance.
Pretty good play there by Colorado College to not use any of their ults and save it up for the next fight, but it didn't really turn out in their favor. Graviton got eaten by Diva, which is tragic, but happens. You can't hold Graviton forever until she comes out of mech, especially in goods. Here's Sanctum. This is a map with the classic pit in the middle here.
Looks like they'll be running the exact same comps as last round. Not going to switch anything up quite yet.
We'll see if Colorado College can bash heads of Santa Barbara again. This time come out on top. Running ball instead of Diva can make things a little more challenging, but we've seen that work for us in the
straight
past.
onto point, and Santa Barbara's going to be going through the side, flanking from behind. Is there a route?
Power
Not
there
gonna find
nobody.
Knock up, but
He's fine.
Oh.
I should just kind of cruise around and get
I
out.
thought it was Brig. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
she's dead.
He might die here. There he goes. Nice pick from
Nice
Colorado
name.
College. We'll be traded out for trigger-free image Axie though.
Ryan almost falls off the map there. It's not on the mark, but that's not.
Makes he goes up with a cheeky boop, doesn't find anybody. And Babara find themselves again on top here.
We do a very good job at this snowball.
They'll find that one crucial pick and keep it coming. We use a lot of resources to kill Lucio, and they capitalized on that one.
Play very aggressive. Stuff. The Shatter's going to get eaten by the shield, but Entity's still going to fall down. Michael's getting ready here. I assume he's going to
It's their rally.
They're going to be forced all the way back to their spawn. So it seems.
Ball tries to get out. We'll get destroyed.
Destroyed. Actually destroyed. He actually got disintegrated.
We'll pop our own rally here to get some armor to win this fight if we can. Graviton and Diva Bomb.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice
pin.
charge.
We'll only find Entity though.
I'm guessing it got blocked by a brick shield.
I think so, yeah. Only a few hits. Minefield denies an area, but there's nobody there.
Area was denied.
Fire Strike gets eaten. Entity doing a pretty good job here at putting a shield when he needs to and saving it when he does not.
Two of the supports kind of have very low health. College. Maple will decide to go in, but I think not quite yet. Entity almost gets booped off the map. Shatter won't find anyone.
B and Trent has been used from Santa Barbara. Maybe a little miscommunication there. response to our own beat.
Hopefully Colorado College is able to capitalize on that.
Oh,
Nice.
who's
Graviton's going to find pretty much everyone on their team.
good boop finds Valencia. She goes down. Ooh, crucial fire strike cancel there. I don't think we'll win this point though. Maple is here. He is boosted on the point. Is taking a lot of damage and I have a lot of health to take it with. I'll go down here. Well, the second match and the game, DC Santa Barbara.
GG's.
Great plays from both sides. That was pretty quality stuff.
That was a nice sleep onto the ring.
Oh, look, it's your grandpa. It's so cute. Grandpa Bill. Hey, where do you live, Grandpa Bill? I live in North Carolina, too.
Nice. See, play of the game.
That's not you?
Oh, 82% kill participation.
Tragic. Our title's not correct here.
Twitch is doing has a mind of its own apparently. Switching up our titles.
Might as well update it anyway for next time. See the template. Alright, we're talking. Colorado College finds a quick defeat here at the hands of UC Santa Barbara. A little bit unfortunate, but we did play our best here. We're trying to work out some kinks with the new team and get them back in shape, I guess. They have played together in the past, but not in this sort of organization composition, this kind of format.
Lots of role switches and swaps. And
some things swapping around. So we'll see how they deal with this and adapt in the coming matches. UC Santa Barbara, I believe historically a pretty good team. All of the California schools on Tespa, I believe, in the preseason finished pretty high, top 50. We were top 50 as well, but they're all pretty good. With that, that's the first game. We do not have permission to stream the second game versus Clemson, so I guess you'll have to check the Twitter feed for the results of those. You should be able to find the Twitter below us down here. Lily Chen has taken on the daunting task of making that as bombastic as possible. Lots of tweets per day, lots of memes, lots of communication organization. That was a big shout out to them for that one. Thank you very much.